The year is 1957. Boris Pasternak finishes his novel Doctor Zhivago. It's about a Russian doctor during the Bolshevik Revolution. A love story, poetry, disillusionment with communism. He submits it to a Soviet publisher. They refuse. They call it anti-Soviet propaganda. The KGB warns him. If this book is published abroad, there will be consequences. Pasternak doesn't care. He smuggles the manuscript to Italy. In 1958, Doctor Zhivago is published in Italian. The Soviet government is furious. They ban it and declare Pasternak a traitor. Then something strange happens. The CIA gets involved. Declassified documents from 2014 reveal the CIA's plan. They secretly printed thousands of Russian-language copies of Doctor Zhivago. They smuggled them into the Soviet Union through the 1958 World's Fair in Brussels. Diplomatic pouches. Covert operatives. Why? Because the CIA believed the book would destabilize Soviet morale. Not through violence, not through revolution, through disillusionment. The novel shows the Russian Revolution's promises betrayed, the idealism corrupted, the suffering of ordinary people. The CIA's own memo. This book has great propaganda value. Soviet citizens smuggled the book hand to hand, read it in secret, passed it to friends. Owning a copy equals 5 years in a labor camp. But people read it anyway. Also in 1958, Pasternak wins the Nobel Prize for Literature. The Soviet government forces him to refuse it, threatens to exile him if he travels to accept. He dies in 1960, under house surveillance, never allowed to leave Russia again. But the book survived. By the 1980s, Doctor Zhivago was one of the most widely read underground books in the USSR. When the Soviet Union collapsed in 1991, analysts cited cultural disillusionment as a major factor. Books like Doctor Zhivago showed Soviet citizens their system was broken. The CIA weaponized a love story. And it worked.